As a young girl, Delilah was a baker's apprentice in Dunwall Tower. Years later, a painter in Sokolov Circle.
Also, apparently, Empress Kaldwin's sister?
Paint portraits.
Like, what?
A nobleman, born rich. And now he was making a second fortune, seizing the assets of plague victims for the Lord Regent.
That's a pretty good racket.
Prince was also fighting a private war with his own niece. Something to do with the family fortune. Lurk was probably right. We needed to speak with the niece first. Her feud with the old barrister was something we could use. I got a message to the barrister's niece, and she claimed to know things about Delilah that no one else did. But the knowledge would have a price. I wasn't surprised. I went to meet her.
So with this mission, you can kind of see like Dowd's reputation with the high society of Dunwall, but it still has that like disconnect. That's something that I really like about like the story of this DLC, because with Corvo, it was all just, you know, political shenanigans. Oh yeah, and Billy will either knock this guy out or kill him, depending on whether you're doing high or low chaos.
He'll snore for an hour.
Which is, again, kind of weird since they're assassins. And in the beginning, one of the Whalers just stabbed a Dunwall guard in the opening cinematic when they kind of went after the Empress there. Why is this here? I'm used to, like, hitting left to get the heart out. Let's see. Got 2 runes, which I think will be just enough to get the world. So we gotta go for those first things first. The niece will have to wait. We're going after the after Dio before anything.
It's about time.
Dun dun dun. He saw us, which is why the fucking freeze time ability of Dowd's Spoon here comes in handy. Hopefully this is above his line of sight. Yes, somehow it is. Amazing. That mana recharge is really fast. I'm used to it being, like, weirdly fucking slow in Dishonored 2. And I have a bone charm that makes it recharge faster, so I don't know, I think in Dishonored 2 they made the mana regeneration really fucking slow for some reason. Oof, still took the fall damage. Okay, 1 more rune to go, and I know where it is, and we have to go past the thing that we need to go to. With Corvo, it's all like highfalutin, like it's really kind of petty when you think about it. Like the implication is that the High Regent is running Dunwall really badly, and the plague is going crazy. At the end there, it was revealed that he orchestrated the plague himself. There we go. But it still felt like, oh, you're just getting a revenge. It was just a revenge story, with a little bit of, like, rescue the princess thrown in there. Whereas the story with the Dow DLC here feels a lot bigger and getting into more issues that explore the lore of the setting.
Wrong person. If I were you, I would strongly consider leaving while you still can.
Really? Where do you live? Probably some mansion on Clavering, right? Come on.
Let's have it. Or I start cutting.
I'm telling you now, walk away. Go home. You're making a mistake.
Oh yeah? How so?
Named Dowd.
The great assassin? Oh, I'm really quaking in my boots now. Left a proper stain in my britches. Tell me, why would he meet with a lady like you?
Because I'm hiring him to kill a person. And I'm paying him a lot of money. Money you will never see because you'll soon be gasping for breath on the end of Dowd's blade.
Shut up. That ain't true.
Isn't it? Your fear is obvious. You reek of it. Among other things.
I'll tell you what I think. I think you and Captain What's-His-Face were there. We're sneaking off for a night of hanky-panky. Only your
Who
daddy
says
don't approve of you making
hanky-panky?
out with a lowly watch officer. How about that?
I'm sorry I told you to run. In fact, I'd like you to remain right here. Dowd is very likely watching us right now, considering how to kill you.
You've got guts. I'll give you that. Sticking with a lie like that. I know a few con artists that could learn from you.
Hopefully, they will stay right there and wait for us while we go get a rune. And then come back. I like that character, by the way. She's fucking awesome. Hmm? Oh, fuck you. Like, come on. The stealth system of Dishonored still makes me just shake my head a little bit. When it comes to the,
Let's see what's inside you.
did I get seen? The heck? What's happening?
This is gonna hurt.
What is going on?
Ridiculous. Stupid rat.
Oh shit. That was a mistake.
I'm gonna dump you in the river after I cut you open.
What aggroed them? Did I make a noise? Probably that. They probably heard the noise. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't see me. Tiddlywinks. Or maybe they're fighting the guard. Maybe they aggroed the guards. I have no idea. Just come here. You're causing trouble for me, and I can't have that. Let's lay down. Go to sleep. Really would be nice to have extended blink range, but I gotta get freeze time real quick. Getting into like matters of higher importance. Although like that's more particularly true in the second DLC, because this first DLC I like it kind of showing Dowd being sort of above it all. He's getting into these issues that if Corvo were involved with it, it would just be, you know, like face value, kind of like, yeah, I am here to take out the guy, the Rothwild dude, because he's doing that shenanigans with the fucking whale oil and whatnot. But Dowd's like, nah, man, tell me the name. All I need is the name. I'm dealing with shit that's way bigger. And I don't even know what it's about, personally. All I know is the name. And I gotta learn more about that name. So fuck you. Start talking. And then this one, this level showing him dealing with the aristocracy that would most likely be his usual clientele as an assassin, and she's even gonna hire him to take out her uncle. But his motivations for getting involved are for another reason. And he's just kind of using those connections to get an in on the situation. And fuck you, seeing me from all the way over there. I miss my light and shadow based stealth. I'm sorry. Okay. Now we can actually get into it. Here's the reason I needed the stop time upgrade. Oh, come on. Because, actually let me, there we go. Because right here you see these are that guy's cohorts, and if you start trying to knock him out, they will come down and attack. And if you knock one of them out, the other one will get alerted to you as well. So if you want to ghost this section, you have to have stop time, otherwise one of these three guys will see you. You gotta be able to knock them both out at the same time. And then you're free to just bang, bing bang, hibbity boop.
Ha! I told you he was coming.
So yeah, like, I don't know how you're expected to be able to do that, like, ghost, without having time stop. It seems really ridiculous.
Look at you. The Master Assassin. So you want to know about Delilah? Well, my uncle is bewitched by her, so he won't tell you anything. I require only two things. Get rid of my uncle, and bring me his last will and testament. In exchange, I'll tell you what you want to know about Delilah Copperspoon. And I'll pay you cold hard coin for your trouble. Come back to me when it's done. Let's meet at the docks when you return. It's a good thing I talked to you before my uncle did.
Yeah, well, your uncle wouldn't have told me about Delilah, so I wouldn't have gone to him.
I give up. He got away.
Oh, did he?
Must have been rats.
Fucking took him long enough. Yeah, I think they keep getting aggroed by the guards. It's fucking weird what's going on here. There we go. If you hear that in the background, that means that this mission takes place after Corvo rescued Emily from the Golden Cat. So the High Overseer and the twins have been dealt with, and because we're doing it low chaos, this DLC, they've been taken out non-lethally as well, which isn't really relevant, but I do kind of like how, like,
Seen any more big rat swarms?
the game doesn't need to, like, look at your save file or anything like that. It just kind of assumes that you're doing if you're doing a low chaos run in the DLC, then you probably did a low chaos run in the main game as well. I think that's kind of funny. Can I not get up there? Okay, let's just pop a mana here. Curses. Need to get up there. I want to at least see what the fucking bone charm is. There we go. See how fucking useful the time stop is? In Dishonored 2, there's an upgrade you can get for the time stop that makes it so that you're... Oh, I know what this is. Nah, it's better than nothing. That it makes it so that you move in regular time while time is frozen, which makes it even more fucking the world. In this, if you stop time, your movements are slow also, which seems really kind of cheap to me.
Sir?
Go.
What is it?
I just wanted to say, congratulations on getting your own squad.
That's a reference to how in the base game there was a... Come on.
What was that?
You fucking asshole!
Guards, to me! Assassin!
Oh, criminy.
Where'd he go?
I know you're somewhere around here. A body.
Well, so much for that.
You hagfish.
God, call the entire fucking district.
You won't stay hidden for long.
Check everywhere.
Jeez, like, it called every single fucking guard in the area.
Where are you?
Like, no wonder you fucking get high chaos.
He's slippery. Check everywhere.
How many dudes you would have to kill. There we go. Usually you can often presume, when it comes to stealth games, I usually, you know, would prefer to just...
Looks like the Hatters beat me to the key.
Gosh, dang it. Running all around places I've already been. I'm not much for, like, in a stealth game when you get spotted, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, run away and hide and wait for them to lose notice of me, right? I usually just fucking reload my save and... How? Who? What? How? How? Fuck you, asshole. It's completely random, it seems. Sometimes.
All I know is we're charged.
Yeah? So let's head.
Get a little clear.
Cause, like, you still got spotted. It still ruined your ghost. That's just so not my, like, natural instinct.
What happened now?
Oh, come on.
Let's get this! Got this bastard up for the hang! Hey, we're gonna find you, sorry ass.
That's not my natural instinct to do that. Like, oh shit, they saw me. Time to run. Good job shooting your own guy, idiot. Good job.
Take him down!
Criminy. There we
Come
go.
on, let's kick this guy!
Just fuck off.
Gonna feed you to the rat! This is gonna hurt!
Go away. Stop doing that. Like, what the heck are you supposed to do when they start pointing the gun at you like that?
After I cut you open.
Like, oh, I'm gonna take the time to slowly point my gun and aim at you, but, oh, I have the, like, fortitude to deftly block your blows when you start swinging at me. Yeah, like, there, I could have just not killed those guys and, like, run away and hidden and hide. Like, when I'm playing Thief, that's such a difficult thing to try and force myself to do, because it's like, it feels like it doesn't count. You got spotted. I wish in Metal Gear Solid there's a mode called European Extreme where when you get spotted, it instantly game overs. I wish stealth games would have that. I wish, like, A, they would autosave a lot more frequently.
Crack at this guy.
They cleaned up the bodies really fast. That they would A, autosave a lot more frequently, or have a quick save option. And B, when you get spotted, okay, the end, you automatically died, start over. Like, not as the default thing, obviously, but as an option, it would make it better for me, because I'm just gonna reload anyway, manually, because fucking I got spotted. And I want to have a ghost playthrough.
Dowd,
Scout up ahead. Try to find out where Timsh is.
there's an equipment stash on the rooftops nearby. We've been anticipating doing a hit on Timsh for some time.
I know. Half the city wants him dead. We'll earn some gold on this one. I'll meet you up ahead.
Salute. Don't get caught again. The only problem with the Metal Gear Solid 1 is that all of these are worthless. Hello.
It's Dowd, isn't it? You wouldn't be in this district unless you were after Timsh's head.
What do you want?
Revenge. To do to Timsh what he did to me. I want him homeless, a victim of one of his own eviction documents. I've prepared one, complete with the forged signature of the Lord Regent. Please, go to my old apartment. It's right next to Timsh's estate. Here's the address, but I doubt you can get inside from the streets. There you'll find my journal, which contains the entire plot and everything you'll need. But you're a businessman like I once was. I don't expect you to do this for free. If you do go to my apartment, you'll find something stashed there. Consider it your payment in advance.
I don't see why I couldn't just take that payment and then not do what you're asking, but okay. Dowd seems like he would have way less motivation to do... Oh my god. To do the hits non-lethally. Because Corvo, the entire point of the non-lethal option in Dishonored was as kind of a twist on the usual point of non-lethal options in games like this, was to be like, yeah, but what you did to them was arguably worse than death. You branded him a heretic and had him excommunicated. You eventually find him fallen victim to the plague and turn into a weeper. You send them into slavery, have their tongues cut out. You send one into sexual servitude and slavery for the rest of her life. You fuck these dudes up. It's not like you're being merciful. And Dowd's not being merciful either, but he's an assassin. Like, he's used to killing people. It's not like, you know, oh, this is the first, like, Corvo is a pacifist or anything like that. Let me try and get my blink upgrade so I can get over there a little bit easier. Because there's, I think, yeah, odorous sack. Gross.